4K Raid Boss Alpha 1 preview.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
And welcome to another 4K video inside Ashes of Creation's pre-alpha.
4,000 videos.
We're excited to have you. If you just tuned into our live stream, you probably saw a little bit of this, but we were in a little bit of a rush this morning to to record that video. We had some
it's a
technical difficulties with our recording.
Dragon looks
so
good.
We're going to take a little bit more time and talk some more about the siege system for Alpha 1
Elder
and these
Dragon
bosses.
of the Wood.
And just go through things again a little bit more tempered. Now this guy's designed for what, about a rate of 40 to 60-ish.
That's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, give or take.
Nice, very cool.
That's a lot of fucking
and we
people.
have some allies, I think, who are waiting in the wings over here, ready.
Oh,
to
so it's other
in.
players that are gonna actually help them do it.
So what do you
Oh,
say?
that's
You wanna,
badass.
like, try to build up some hate on him.
Sure, yeah, I can definitely do that.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Here's the dragon.
I'm
Then
ready
I'm
to heal
running
you.
for it.
Good luck. Godspeed. Oh, he's angry. Now, when he starts spitting out these poison puddles soon, we want to kind of stay out of those, right? They're going to give us what?
What do you
like
guys
stacks
think?
of dot?
Yeah, they're gonna give you stacks of.
I want to see him fly around, man.
And you actually want your other tanks to stand in them. To
Oh,
soak them
shit.
up, but you want to have a healer present. to
I
kinda
guess
help
that's
you
the
out with
poison
that.
shit.
I see all the poison he just spit out.
Yeah.
Pretty painful.
Oh, he throws them too.
I'll be on the cleanup.
Okay. Oh, and then here's more people actually fighting him. That's a pretty
Now,
good amount of people
just
fighting him right now.
Awareness to you guys, I'm not going to be participating as much. I'm just kind of trying to get good footage for everybody to see the fight.
Yeah, yeah.
The raid over there is doing work. Oh, lots of prismatic beams. A lot of prismatic beams.
It looks epic.
It does look epic. I love giant boss fight.
I think one of the problems that Asmon POV. I think one of the problems that world bosses that are like out in the world always have, you almost always can just overpower the world boss by bringing in more people. And this is the same with like the classic WoW world bosses. Burning Crusade tried to offset this, but then that just led to griefing. And it seems like it's almost impossible to do a world boss without it being some form or another of easy. That's not terrible. Looks like a real dragon. Does it look like a real dragon? I think the wings are a little bit weird.
They're
What's it?
some of the most fun things, I feel, personally.
Oh, for sure. Some of the best experiences are these larger-than-life looking bosses that you kind of have to spend crazy amounts of time preparing for and understanding the
practicing
mechanics.
to kill them, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those are my favorite, is where, like, you spend
Okay, he's
weeks
flying
trying
up.
to
That's
figure out
cool.
mechanics.
Guys,
Oh, no. What's he doing?
everyone get ready.
Up,
to
I'm
do
ready to jump.
Oh, I jumped.
Nice.
I made it.
Thank you.
That's actually cool. Like, that's the same mechanic that, fucking, what's his name? The fucking, the old Demon King in Dark Souls 3 has. That's actually a cool mechanic. I like that. Yeah, Imperial Margok has that? I don't remember if he does or not.
That was a good warning.
Oh, I didn't make that
Yeah,
one.
that-
Oh, wow.
That does more damage the longer it's out. So if you're on the edges,
That's actually really cool.
Made it. I like everybody's keeping their distance. Smart
That's
raid team.
great.
Ouch.
Oh, I made
Okay.
it again.
Alex
He,
did.
like, went on top of me.
Hey, I had to fire a bow. I didn't.
And I like how it's kind of obvious whenever he hits the ground, you know? So
Oh,
you can
no,
just
he's
clearly
spitting
see
something
it.
big. Oh my God.
What
oh,
the fu- Oh, shit.
It's time to dodge roll.
Okay.
He's doing it again?
Oh man, I'm locked.
Yeah, he's
got-
overpowered
Die?
Steven
That's
Nerf
what
him.
he has to do.
Oh.
This
Yeah,
seems
this
like a
is
really
major.
fun
That's a
fight
lot of
for
people.
melee.
How many, Chris?
he does 4 of them in a row.
Animations are rough. Yeah, I think a lot of the animations are pretty stilted. It's definitely the case. And that's one of those things where, like, whenever I look at, like, an alpha or a beta of a game, I don't really worry a whole lot about that on, like, a polishing level. I care a lot more about, like, systems and just, like, the general philosophy behind whatever it is that's in the game.
So he
Wow.
targets 16 people 4 times in a row.
Yeah, there's poison everywhere.
Uh-oh.
Can you soak up this poison as well?
Yep.
So the boss is already at half health. There's a lot of people fighting it, and I want to say there's like no lag at all. It doesn't seem like there's any input delay at all,
We're making progress.
which is pretty badass.
Yeah, like almost half.
He's getting close to phase 2.
So what's in phase 2? Oh, I
In
did like a little
phase
tail
2,
swipe.
He can do basically some of his rage abilities that he repeats over and over, just like randomly.
So what do you guys think about this boss so far? Do you like this or not? Do you think this is cool? It's actually impressive. I think it's all right. I mean, the thing is, like, he's not really fighting the boss because he's trying to get like a visual on what it looks like so he can show the, you know, the stream and shit. But I think it's all right. It's not like crazy. Like, I don't think world bosses. Has there ever been a world boss that's actually been like really crazy and fun to fight? The only thing that I could think of is actually pre-nerf Undasta. Because you could bring an entire raid. One of Undasta's beams could literally one-shot a 40-man raid.
So he'll do the stomp randomly.
Especially
he'll
Lethon.
do the big spit randomly, just like once.
Azergos is a joke.
I like his
yeah,
tongue.
he is.
Oof.
Okay.
That's a lot of
I
poison.
don't like when he breathes on me though.
I bet
That's
it
a little bit
doesn't smell
stinky.
good.
I think the animations are pretty
That's
decent.
a lot of poison.
It's not amazing or perfect, but it's decent.
He's got a lot of debuffs on him.
Probably because there's a million people fighting him.
The raid's doing a good job bringing him down.
Yeah, this seems okay.
We need more DPS though.
Yeah, so he goes. I like how he goes up in the air.
No, I think it's gonna be jumping again. Yeah, he's gonna start.
Ah, I
Yeah,
made
that
it.
part is really cool to me.
Oh, here it comes.
And then you have to jump over that
Oh
shit.
no, I didn't make it.
That's
I tried, but I
badass.
guess I didn't jump the right time.
If you're too close to him, you'll just get hit by that explosion.
Oh, okay.
So you have to run away. It's almost like
Yeah.
Lord Marogar whenever you go into his transition. 4K
This guy's a
Onyxia.
big boy.
Oh,
The sounds are cool too. I like the
Ooh,
sounds.
these hit for like 400 a pop.
They are big
Yeah.
damage.
I do think also like one thing that's really important is like the scenery that you fight the boss in. So like some bosses are really cool because of where you fight them. And I think for example, like the Lich King is like this, and a few other bosses are like this too. And having like a really cool arena, like Algalon, Blackhand, 100% Ashara to an extent. Like a stage, like just something really, really cool. I think that they need to probably have like a little bit more of a cool area to fight these guys in. Now, I think it'll make it feel more epic to them.
It's good
Or to
though. It
players.
telegraphs a little bit so you could have some time to kind of move out of the way. I think he's getting
Okay.
close.
So they're probably about to kill him. I think they'll kill him real soon here. We'll see what happens though.
this is gonna be another jump, right?
Another what?
You gotta jump
Another
over.
jump.
Oh yeah.
Another wave.
Yeah, I do.
see the people
I
that
really
missed it.
like.
They all fell.
I want to say I really like the mechanic of the dragon coming down and sending a shockwave that you have to jump over. Like I think that's really cool.
I totally didn't miss it.
He's almost dead. He's almost dead. DPS.
All right, here we go. Let's see what happens whenever he dies. Yo, get up there and get the loot.
Oh, I think we got him.
We
go.
Pushed him. Good as two.
Oh, good.
That's cool.
that was
That's
really
actually
good. as
that's
two. That
cool.
was
The
actually
way he
good.
dies.
Well done.
Like having a satisfying death animation is really important too. Like that was badass.
All right. Well, hey, that was pretty successful. Well done, team.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say we take a look around some of the rest of the area?
Sure.
Should we maybe take flight? That might be easier. Well, what was your favorite dungeon boss?
Oh, so that's shit. Okay, so that's fucking badass. There's like a massive fucking dragon that's right there. You just there's like this all these burned down trees, and there's this massive fucking dragon right there. That's cool.
I
I
definitely
really
see him
enjoyed-
enraging slowly.
Is he enraging?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
if you click on
Looks
him,
like
you
it,
can
yeah.
see enraging.
He's like surrounded in this like just shield of embers or something. Oh no.
It
Nope,
is-
definitely.
He turned over here. Oh my god! Oh no! What is he doing?
I guess that's kind of cool.
He's
Yeah.
bathing
All
in
right.
His vengeance.
Okay.
Oh, he's up. He's doing something.
That actually is all right. All right. I'm glad I went back to see that.
Oh
okay.
no!
In Vanguard.
Yep,
Oh,
Oh,
so he kills
no.
everybody around him.
you're on fire.
Holy shit.
I am on fire.
Oh, look, Steven, you left.
I also really like how the dragons actually fly around. I feel like there's a lot of games where like the dragons don't really fly around a whole lot, except for like one mechanic. If it's a fucking dragon, it should be flying around.
Ring
can
of
you fly through
fire.
Oh, can I fly through?
Yeah.
Like a little
Oh,
let me
ring
fly
of
through it.
fire.
Oh, that's cool.
No, I'm on fire.
We all are on fire. That's a... Let's. Oh, he summoned like some type of mirror images.
What the fuck? That's
What do
actually
those
cool.
do?
Well, they're
They
probably gonna
one-shot
follow
you.
you.
It's like a list resort.
All right, let's
Why can't
let's
you
leave
do
him.
that?
He seems
Jesus. Yeah, leave that asshole alone.
But just so everybody's out there is kind of aware, these raid bosses exist in the siege level. So
Okay.
for Alpha 1, obviously the siege isn't going to be, what's intended
Yeah.
at launch, but it does satisfy a good purpose for Alpha 1, which is that players get to kind of participate in these siege events, and as they complete the raid bosses in the area, they get buffs, which is beneficial for their side, their team, against the opposing team. And those buffs last a little while after defeating the bosses. But you got to be careful, because the opposing team is notified that you're trying to complete the bosses and comes and tries to attack you.
Okay, so yeah,
Let's
it's
see
like the
what's down here.
PvP thing. That's going to be really interesting.
Last hit.
I'm really curious to see if PvP is just going to turn into a numbers game. Because a lot of times in like WoW PvP, like, yeah, of course you're going to have like the weird turnarounds where like one group wins even though they're outnumbered. But it feels like in WoW PvP, especially in World PvP and Classic, the bigger number wins. Like if you have more people, you're probably going to win, unless you just like are completely shitty. Unless you're just absolute garbage, you're probably going to win. Yeah, it's always that, which is like, that's not super engaging. So we'll see how that goes.
Gets the buffs, Kirk.
That's right. Yes, you got to be careful. People don't try to ninja the last hit either. A little bit different than how normal raid bosses work for the siege zone.
Okay.
But it's important to keep control of that area.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to jump down here. I love the atmosphere here. So this obviously is some type of like frost dragon.
Oh, so they're all right. They're gonna walk up on another dragon right here.
almost like a
Holy
little-
shit!
Little flurries. I wonder if it gets more blizzardy.
This is. I like how there's just different ones out in the world just sitting there, man. That's cool. Yeah, the ice does look really, really good. Like this zone here.
Oh, I see him.
Like I know people have criticized some of the
I
parts of
see
Ashes of
it.
Creation, like the aesthetic.
Ice.
I really like the way this looks.
Ooh,
This is great.
I see what you
And there's
did
an
there.
actual fucking frost dragon just sitting there.
He's just
Gotta
chilling
get those
here.
puns in there.
I love it whenever there's just like world bosses that just exist natively out in the open. That is cool. Because you get to see them and it's like, holy shit. Yeah, world looks empty as fuck though. Yeah, of course it does. It's alpha, right? There's nobody's playing it. Yeah, this is really cool. Imagine you can control the dragon. No, dude.
Yeah. You want to try maybe doing a little tanking here? I mean, obviously we can't kill
Elder
him by
Dragon
ourselves.
of
We can see
Tundra.
maybe what he does.
Holy
I will
You
shit.
guys
show
better
you.
get me some good heals then.
Oh yeah, he'll tank still. Let's see how long he can stay up.
Okay.
Oh, this guy's got a lot of experience. Or not experience, but a lot of health. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe he's a
Well, I
raid
mean,
boss
that does
dragon.
equate to,
That's what I
Oh,
would
what do
assume.
those do?
Be careful. They will add slow stacks to you, and if you get too many, you'll freeze.
That's cool.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So
I was actually really worried that that the frost dragon would just do the same thing the fire dragon did, except for it would be blue instead of red. And I'm glad that they have like their own unique move sets that do different things. Because that's basically what like a lot of the Dragons of Nightmare, right? They have their one unique ability that they do, but other than that, they kind of do the same shit. It's not Blizzard, yeah.
then they freeze you in place and you can't avoid the AoE.
Correct.
He seems angry.
Mm-hmm.
Let me nuke him a little bit and see what we can get him using some skills.
Just going into command prompt, altering his abilities so he can kill the dragon faster. AKA cheating.
Alright, I nuked him for 1 million damage.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Man, the angles are tough on that.
Yeah, that's
Oh, wow.
difficult to dodge.
Okay, so this
Oh, there's
is...
a little
It's
icicle!
too bad as long as you know it's coming.
Okay.
But,
So what happens if you stand under that?
So you have to attack those?
You will get
Oh.
trapped in an icicle.
I'm like frozen
you
a
can
little
be
bit.
an ice cold.
Oh, wow. So that's just like, what's it called? Fucking
release- like a
Sindragosa
prison.
in
Okay,
ICC.
Chris, it's based on like where he's.
And those are the
died in
debuffs.
ICC.
Thank you.
Saffron and Nax. Yeah, Saffron
Based
does the
on
same
where
thing.
he's
Good
facing
point.
and, like the ice where it flows.
Oh, look, he has them all around him, too. So you can attack these ice cubes.
Yes.
Yeah, if someone gets
Oh,
stuck-
no.
Oh, that's painful.
That's badass. Animation's a little bit scuffed, but that
That
is
was kinda
badass.
Now I'm thinking about that
I
scene.
mean, I liked it.
I think another
Which one?
thing,
Which scene?
The scene where
Brett-
he's
like basically one goal that it should have is, like one thing that Final Fantasy 14, I hate to fucking do this, right? One thing that Final Fantasy 14 does that's good is that they have like special music and shit like that whenever you're fighting bosses. I think that's so fucking important. It's like you guys probably remember like the music behind a lot of like the world boss, like world first boss kills makes the fucking video, right? And personally, it's like you want to have some bad, like the Ragnaros music, right? Or something like that. You want to have that music playing while you're fighting the boss. It's like you're fucking pumped. Everybody's ready. You know, adrenaline's on high and you're just going crazy, you know? Dark Souls OST. Yeah, shit like that, right? And I really think they should have more of that in the game. Like just more things to create an experience.
Brett
the
Spider?
alien.
Yeah, no, like, release me. So good. Oh, this guy's doing some major some AoE.
Crisscross.
Gotta stay on your toes.
He does a lot of different
Thank you.
mechanics. I think that's a good thing.
Oh, this guy's
Or you have to cut off your leg.
That's one thing I think is really important.
Oh no! No!
Holy shit.
Stop.
Holy shit.
Awesome. Let's
That's
get him
a
down
lot.
a little bit further in his health and see what he starts doing.
Okay. So this is where he does the
Oh
what the fuck?
no! The icicles are forming.
I do think that some of the bosses, like, it would be really cool if some of them had... Valheim is really good at creating experiences. Yeah, well, Valheim, it's like... A good example is Motor, right? Whenever you're fighting Motor, it's so, like, the music for the boss is so fucking good. Like, I'll show you guys a clip of it. Okay, here's the Motor music. So, like, as soon as you summon the boss... As soon as you pop that boss off, this music starts playing. The fucking, like, this massive frost dragon spawns. And, like, it has it, like, on the screen. Oh, it's so fucking good, man. And, like, that's the kind of shit that you remember. And it creates the experience. And creating the experience, like just even fighting this boss.
Oh no!
You've got the music playing in the background. It's
That
way
hurts.
fucking better.
That hurts a lot.
It's way fucking better, man.
Where?
It's super important to have shit like that. And I hope they can add that in.
It's time to nuke him. Let's kill. Oh, you have been brought.
And this is so I guess they all have pretty much the same.
Cheats.
Yeah, they have the same death animation. I like how they die.
Oh, I see that his mirror image is over there. What is it doing?
It's
Did
trying
it
to get
just follow us?
It's looking
Yep.
for you.
So, like, here's the thing, is that if... I think it's important to keep in mind that, yeah, it's an alpha, So it's not even an alpha, right? It's like it's like an NDA alpha. So you can't expect this game to have like the same degree of quality to it as something that's in beta, right? Because like for most games, beta is just an advertising tool with like the game being pretty much released. And no, there's no copium about that or anything like that. It's just common sense. Animations are probably going to take longer to do than base game design, and like the game's really complex. They don't have 1 million people working on it. It's not a AAA studio. Of course that's going to take longer. There's nothing copium about that. It just makes sense. Now, if it gets released and it's like that, then yeah, it's a problem. But it's not something that I'm going to get upset about whenever I'm watching footage from an alpha. It's just not. It doesn't make sense.
I think it went to the edge of its border.
You
And
know,
it's
I'm getting
unable
kinda cold,
to get
so-
close to you.
I could use a little warm.
I really like the fire dragon images. I think that's fucking
Just go
badass.
give him a hug.
I don't know.
I really like that a lot.
Give him a hug.
I don't even think that thing can die. Oh, there it goes.
I threw it
Hey,
out.
it died. The mirror image has been defeated. So sorry.
Defeated.
Just to give I know. Just
Is
to
that
give you
like
guys
a
a brief
stone
idea.
city?
So basically, the way sieges are going to work in alpha is players are going to be able to
Okay.
join guilds, and guilds are going to be able to register for the siege events. The
Uh-huh.
sieges will occur daily, 3-hour-long activities. This is
Jesus.
obviously beneficial for us because it provides a density test. We get to take a look at performance and metrics
Yeah.
that help us obviously improve the optimization on the network side and performance in general.
Okay.
But as players participate, it'll be a 100 versus 100 battle. The castle you can see over here is unfinished. It's still getting worked on.
So
A
this
lot
is one of the
you
castles that you're
area
gonna
is still
siege.
being worked on right now by the glorious environment team. But trebuchets can
That's cool.
let's go over to the starting area just real quick.
That actually is really cool.
But attackers start on the opposite end of the map, and they have trebuchets that they can drive over and assault the castle with.
Fuck yeah.
100 versus 100.
Fuck yeah.
When the attackers make their way in, if they do, to the castle, they can cast on a relic to attempt to capture it from the defender. And if they
Okay.
succeed, they're victorious, and they get some cool benefits in the open world. And those benefits include like unique cloaks and maybe some flying mounts for the guild leaders.
That's bad.
and/or officers
Ooh, that's
to
me.
note. Here's some of the trebuchets and the starting attacking.
Oh, holy
attackers'
shit. So this is
headquarters.
actually the assault encampment?
I love the little trebuchets.
Yeah,
They're
those
fucking great.
Dude, I think that the castle sieges have like the most potential to get really big. I agree, but you call that Pantheon for it, and the game is literally pre-alpha. The difference between Pantheon and this game is that Pantheon was designed to be a game like EverQuest or something like that. And it's also like, for example, if Ashes of Creation had stick figures running around, then yeah, I would be worried about the gameplay 100%. But it's not. Like a dragon's flying animation being incomplete is not equivalent to Pantheon having completely fucking dog shit gameplay. Like, these are just not the same thing.
Round two.
Those are the trebuchets that we had in APOC. They will fully use physics as soon as you start basically driving them. They'll have a single primary fire that should do a small amount damage to players, but heavy damage to buildings, so that you can knock down the gates of the castle and basically go
I wanna see the
through
castle
to the
again.
throne room and channel the final control point.
Yeah, it's very cool. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited to see it. Well, very cool. Hope you guys enjoyed this look again. If you
Yeah,
weren't
this
able
was
to tune
cool.
into the stream, obviously this is on YouTube
Oh.
that you're watching. We're very excited for the upcoming alpha, week-long preview in May, and then the alpha in June. Okay, hold on, wait. Let me run
Yeah,
through this
probably
guy.
don't want to do that. That's
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I know. I went back to the,
Oh,
to the
shit.
fire dragon. Oh my god.
Oh, I see him chasing you.
I know.
Oh, wow. That's actually
no,
cool. Dude,
no.
that's fucking
Why is he
badass.
still chasing me? Okay, he turned around.
That's fucking that's actually really cool. I love that. Because you know, like, how many dipshits are gonna run up towards that and then try to run away? Oh, that's so cool.
So cool. looking.
I love it.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to tune in May and take a look at things. Obviously, keeping in mind this is our first alpha, and things are in a very core fashion. Very, it's going to be lots of bugs and whatnot. But we're excited to share the progress of Ashes of Creation, the development along the way. It is awesome to have all of you watching, tuning in, giving your feedback, because it helps to create a better game. And with that being said, we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, obviously the combat with the world boss looked cool. I mean, obviously, we've said multiple times, right? I mean, this is clearly pre-alpha footage, so a lot of the stuff is not really like super high quality or anything like that. It will take time for it to get better, but overall, I do think that it looks good and it looks relatively promising. This is okay, especially for a pre-alpha game. And also, I want to say that with mini games like this, the main thing that makes or breaks a game like this is the social systems and the way players interact with each other. And if the social systems and the way players interact with each other is good, then everything's fine. Everything else can fit together and be okay. And also, I think the base combat, this is another thing. The base combat in WoW, I think, does feel good to play. Yeah, the base combat in WoW does feel good to play, and much more so than many other games. And if they can get those things right, Ashes of Creation has a really good chance of being good. That's pretty much where I'm at. True. Yeah. Well, 4K looks so bad. I mean, but does that really matter? Like, I don't know. If the graphics in the game aren't that great, that's not like that's not a disqualifier for me. It's just not. I mean, to some degree, like really bad graphics, like not RuneScape, but fucking EverQuest. EverQuest graphics, yeah, that is kind of a disqualifier for me. But something like this, it doesn't matter. Like, oh, it doesn't look like a real dragon. Well, they'll get there, man. It'll be fine.